All right, shall we?
Let us.
Indeed. Hi everyone, I'm Russ,
Mark,
and this is a spirited endeavor.
Prime in the Pump edition.
That's right.
All right, so tonight you brought one that sounds pretty darn interesting.
Yeah, so this is one I've had my eye open for a little bit now, and happened to find it at my local liquor store. And this is Chattanooga Whiskey, and it's a bit of an interesting one. So this is a cask strength, 55.5, I think. Let me double check. Yep, 55.5% ABV.
Stout.
Yeah, it's going to be a stout one, but the mash bill is kind of interesting. So it's, of course, yellow corn to begin with, but then they have two different types of malt in there in addition to a malted rye.
Oh.
It's going to be a bit of an interesting one. Now, the other thing that kind of appeals to me on this is the color is insane,
yes,
especially for a whiskey that's only been aged like 2.5 years. So I'm expecting lots and lots of flavor. Now, I'm not going to lie, I sampled this a little bit. I'm really looking forward to getting Mark's take and seeing what he thinks, but at cask strength, this will not be short on flavor.
All right, well, I'm excited to try this one.
So on that note,
let's
see what it looks like in a Glencairn.
Ooh. That cork came out really easy.
Yeah, that one is a little loose, so I think I'm going to have to drink this one pretty quick.
Okay.
Don't want it going bad or anything.
Oh, yeah, that would be the worst.
That would be terrible.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, that is pretty dark in the glass too.
Yeah, it's like a really nice deep amber color. And the oils are just gorgeous.
Oh yeah, that's got legs for days.
Yeah, now one of the things they say, there's no filtration whatsoever. And they say that you can expect there to be some sediment from the barrel in the bottle on occasion.
Interesting, I like that.
So yeah, I do too, because that means you're getting exactly what came out of the barrel.
Exactly, it could be a little chunky style.
Yeah.
That's all right.
You get to chew your whiskey.
I don't mind chewing my whiskey. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's lively on the nose.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I expected it to be I thought it was going to be ethanol, but it's not.
No.
It's just it's spicy on the nose. But then it really settles into a nice like caramel.
There's a sweetness, there's a floral note, there's a caramel note. It's like
there's like a little perfume note in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
There's so much going on in the nose.
Oh, that is there's a lot of layers in that.
Yeah.
That is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I go back to it, it's something different. You know, that was a little caramel apple. Before that, I mean, I got a little perfume note, like you know, something floral.
And for the ABV, you don't get that on the nose. At least I'm not getting it on the nose.
It's surprisingly, you know, it was. I'm not going to say it was soft because I don't think it was soft, but because the first sip on that, you know, really just made my senses go pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the nose on that.
Oh, that's something. All right, you found something here, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let's see if the palate holds up to that.
Cheers.
And mud in your eye. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. I'm all right. I'm trying to figure this one out because at first I didn't really get anything, and then this warmth crept in there, and it wasn't like peppery, but it was baking spices and cinnamon, and then came the sweetness.
Yeah.
And it was like brown sugar and you know, something fruity. It's not apple though.
It's not apple and it's not cherry.
It's not apple and it's not cherry. I expected cherry in this, and I am surprised, and actually kind of pleased that it isn't.
Yeah, me too. I get almost like a little bit of orange off on the sides, maybe.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on in this glass. It's thick, it's oily, it has a finish that lasts forever.
And it's a nice soft finish too.
Yeah.
It just continues to roll and roll and roll, then eventually fades away. And there's nothing tannic on this. There's no sour notes to this whatsoever.
Now this is just plain. This is well rounded. This is well thought out. Right now, I haven't had a sip in about a minute, and I'm still getting like a caramel, almost like also like a burnt sugar almost.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's the char in the barrel. It's really presenting like a burnt sugar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like,
Oh, that nose.
yeah, but like a creme brulee
Yeah.
burnt sugar.
Yep. No, absolutely.
Yeah. Where it's caramelized and still sweet and everything, but it's got a little bit of char to it. Oh.
Yeah.
That one, spicy, went up right up into my sinuses on that one. I kind of forced it to the roof of my mouth in order to get some of that spice in there.
Yep.
And man, that just caused my nose to just tingle.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, at 50 again at the ABV, it's not as sharp and stabby as I was expecting. I really thought it was going to be harsh. It's not. Very pleasant. I mean, the ABV's there. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the star of the show in this case.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, I'm getting some of that. You know, the barrel influence in there is really presenting as baking spices.
Yeah.
You know, you get that sweetness from the corn, but you know the malted barley.
Yep.
I mean, it's very malt forward.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have expected that out of a Scotch, and to find this in a bourbon.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's unmistakably a bourbon. However, there is far more going on in that bottle than you would normally expect.
Yeah, this really speaks to the Scotch lover in me.
It really does. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. The way the malt presents, the little bit of that, like, you know, like I was saying before, or you said, the creme brulee or the burnt sugar, add to that some brown sugar, and God, just all the flavors that you look for in a bourbon, but they're just kind of kicked up a notch, and then you get that malty aspect to it.
I'm getting a little bit of fruit now that I wasn't before. I've been swirling it around the glass here and letting the air get to it, and now I'm getting something a little fruity in there. It's still not cherry.
No.
But it's something like a plum or an apricot.
Yeah, I'm with you on the plum, I think.
I think it's plum more than apricot.
Yeah, for me.
Or maybe a pluot.
And I love the way the ABV presents on this one.
Yeah.
I really do. Wow.
Yeah, it's there, but it's just like it gives you a nice little warmth all the way through it.
Oh, exactly.
And I felt a little warmth, as I swallowed it, went down into my chest and everything, and that's always pleasant.
Oh yeah.
And this is a pleasant warmth, not a punch in the heart kind of warmth.
Yeah, some of them come across like heartburn almost.
Yeah,
this one doesn't do that. This one's just nice.
Wow.
They did a hell of a job on this one.
Not bad.
I thought that was a good
bad at all.
Well, what do you think on our scale?
Oh, geez, this is 4.5.
Yeah, I'm going to go 5 on this one. I think for me, this is my new favorite bourbon.
I think I'm with you on that. I think, and maybe hit me on another day and it's a 5.
Yeah, no, I can certainly understand that. We've had some really good ones, but this for me is probably the most complex bourbon I've had so far.
That I agree with.
And I picked it up for right around 40 to 45 bucks.
Whoa. All right.
I'd buy up every one I could find.
Yeah.
That's just the nose alone. I mean, I'd make a friggin' air freshener out of this. But yeah, they did a hell of a job on this. Huge props to them.
Yeah, very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is certainly my favorite bourbon of the night. That's for sure.
No doubt.
I don't know if it's my favorite bourbon yet, but it's itching that.
It's right there, especially for 2.5 years. That's insane.
Oh yeah.
They done good. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah, we sure did.
Take care.
All right, thanks. Bye. I like that.
Yeah, the second I tasted that, it's like Omar cast a